Let me give you some data. And I'm a little bit of a data nut, so I apologize for this, but I think it proves a point. I was part of a conversation the other day where a person asked, well, how many pieces of art do you think Picasso generated over his life? 65 years of productive time. Let's say he generated a piece of art a week. That would be 3,400, right? That was my logic. I said, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 maybe. I was woefully underestimated. He produced 65,000 pieces of art. That is more than 3 or 4 a day for his entire life. That's amazing to me. And this isn't just scribbles. These are Picassos, right? And some worth pencil sketches and whatever else, but 65,000 pieces of art. As I did some research, Bach, the great composer, if you were a professional music transcriber, and there is such a thing, it would take you 40 years of full-time work, 50 weeks a year, 40 hours a week, to transcribe all the music that Bach wrote. Throw in Edison and his 10,000 failures for one success. Tesla with his similar sort of ratio. These numbers boggle my mind. And then it got me thinking. And so I went and looked at my own genealogy. And I don't share this data with you in any way to brag, but just to let you know that the law of large numbers and the law of massive action, and you've got to do something here to produce a result. I have, as of this morning, 628 people on my front line. I've sponsored all of them. I've sponsored more than that because I've sponsored and placed many. Now, they're not all active. I have between 15 and 18 meaningful legs at any one time, and I'm not going to define for you what I consider a meaningful leg, but people that represent groups of volume that I'm working with actively. So out of 628, I've got 18 on average, meaningful legs each month. I've built that over decades plus. So what does all this mean? What does all these 65,000 pieces of art and 40 years of music transcription and 628 frontline people mean? It means that this is a business that takes effort. It takes hard work. The work isn't hard, but it takes hard work. It takes, in other words, application. Now, Picasso wasn't Picasso when he began. Bach wasn't Bach when he began, but they had the basis of that, the genesis of that. I didn't anticipate signing 628 people in my business plus. But over the years, I've done that, and it's compounded, and I've learned, and I've developed, and I've gone where the action is, and I've built stuff given that input material, if you will, and I'm sorry to refer to people as input material. I share that with you to provide you some context. Now, you're going to be better than me. You're going to be able to build a great business. We're sponsoring less than 628 people. And again, I didn't set out to sponsor that many people. It's just happened because I've been regular and consistent and plodding in some cases along doing those key things that happen, and it compounds into a wonderful thing. Picasso was doing what he loved. Bach was just doing what he loved and got very good at it, was naturally adept at it. You are too. You're good at this business. All it takes is the application of your goodness consistently over time. And then you'll wake up in 12, 15, 18 years with 628 people on your front line and 18 plus productive legs you're working with. And hallelujah. So apply yourself. Be persistent. Be consistent. Work. You let those numbers work for your benefit. Just like little old Aaron, great Picasso, great Bach, Thomas Edison, et al. Get to work and do it and let those numbers work for you. You'll be amazed at the compound effect of that effort and what it ends up being in your own life and business.